Ladies, good afternoon and welcome to our latest edition of Meet the Artichoke Girls. And today we have Christine, who is part of the recently reunited and renamed by Donna A-Team. So, Christine, just let me move my chair back a bit so I'm not shouting quite as much. Christine, before we start our Vogues, homage to Vogues 73 questions, perhaps you could just tell the ladies a bit about yourself, you know, how many kids you've got, whether you're married, all that sort of thing, where you live.
I live in Stoke Ferry, quite close to Donna. I've got two stepchildren, all grown up. Stepchildren have flown a long time ago, the other two are fledging now, and I've got a bit of the old empty nest syndrome going on. I might get a puppy.
They haven't gone, Christine!
They're going.
They've been going for years.
I've got 2 horses, 2 dogs, and a husband. I have a husband called Alan. I forgot about him. He is significant, I don't know. What else can I say? 52. Lived here in Norfolk for 25 years, I think. So yeah.
Can I just check, ladies, that you can hear Christine? Because like me, normally she speaks loudly, but she might be overwhelmed today. So if we could just have a sound check, everybody confirm that you can hear Christine. And before we crack on with the questions, can I just say hi to Suzanne, Rosie, Elaine, Susan, Geraldine, and Tuppence. Oh, and Evie's watching. Hi, Evie. And Becky Barraclough. Becky's saying, yes, we can. So, ladies, as you hear something you love, push the love button. If you're watching this FaceTime live, it's a Facebook Live, isn't it? Not FaceTime. Facebook Live later on YouTube. Sign up to our channel. If you're watching it anywhere else, keep pushing buttons to make sure you get notifications from us. So, Christine, what is your favourite anthem song? Like, you know, I Will Survive.
Anthem song? Oh, my God. Oh, I know one. Tina Turner. When I worked for Tesco many moons ago, they used to play it at our Tesco discos, and I cannot think for the life of me what it's called.
Can anybody think of a Tina Turner anthem?
Oh. See, now you've said I Will Survive, that's all I can think of.
I can't think of any Tina Turners.
Tina Turner, Simply the Best.
Ah, there you are.
Simply the Best.
Because you are, darling. And what song always makes you want to dance?
Oh, crikey, that's quite a lot actually. Because I do like to have a dance. Love Shack's a good one to dance to, isn't it? I think.
Oh, Love Shack.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I haven't heard that for centuries.
Yeah, well, it gets everyone singing and dancing, doesn't it? Yeah.
And if you had a girl group, who would be in it?
Donna.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. Does it have to be a friend or can it be someone?
No, you can have whoever you
the
want.
Coolest person in the world, girl-wise, I think, is that Helena Bonham Carter. She's very cool. And then I'd probably have Rosa, because Donna and Rosa and I like to holiday together and have a lot of laughs. And then Helena would probably just hang on.
So who's the lead then?
Me.
Can you sing?
No. It doesn't matter though, does it? You have a good backing thing going on.
When we were in our 20s, when the pub closed, we used to go to the Shag Shack. No shagging happened. We just used to drink. And we all used to think we were Diana Ross and the Supremes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I've never done karaoke.
Have you not?
Never, because I just think it's one of the most awful things. So I've never done it, and I can't sing. No.
We didn't have karaoke. We just sang
Just
along
sang.
to the records and did the
Fair enough.
actions. Stop.
In
The name of love. So, girl bands apart, what do you do to relax?
I usually go for a walk. I either go for a walk with my dogs or I go out with my horse, you know, something outside always relaxes me.
And what is your favourite spectator sport?
Eventing. Yeah.
Have you ever evented yourself?
Not at any great level. I mean, I have done cross country, but not what you would call actual eventing. I do go around thinking, well, yeah, I could do that. In my dreams.
So you're going to Houghton at the end of the month then?
Yeah, I am.
What number are you?
Well, I'll be cantering because I'm going round.
Do you know what? Houghton is my favourite place ever, and I don't know, as you know, one end of a horse from another. But I love 3-day eventing.
It is good fun.
So, ladies, if you live in Norfolk or if you are in Norfolk, the last bank holiday weekend in May, the Houghton Horse Trials are on. And if you have never been, it is definitely worth a visit because it's in the most beautiful surroundings, isn't it?
Yeah. And normally they have really good shopping and food. I don't know what it'll be like this year, to be fair.
And the cross country is lovely. I love walking the course. It's fab.
Around.
Yeah, really fabulous. So top tip, come to Houghton Horse Trials at the end of May. Christine and I will be there.
Yeah.
Christine, how many jobs do you have?
How many jobs? 1, 2, 3. You. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And what are your other jobs? What do you do in your other jobs?
Oh, I do bookkeeping.
Yeah.
In 3 of them. Oh, I've got 5. Yeah, because I do bookkeeping. And then one of the ladies that I do bookkeeping for, I also help look after her horses. Because bizarrely, she is an eventer. I don't ride any of her horses though. And my horse attacked one of her horses as well anyway, so.
And you're still speaking?
Oh yeah, I mean it wasn't a major attack, it was just, I think it was a bit of jealousy.
So ladies, have you got any questions for Christine? I'm behind the camera so I can see them, so ask them and I will interrupt my very interesting questions to ask yours. So if there's anything you want to find out about Christine that we're not covering in this interview, pop a question down and I will ask her. Shoes or handbags?
Shoes.
What did you wear when you were younger that you regret now? Is that a long list or nothing?
No, I just can't. That sounds a bit, you know, big-headed, doesn't it? But when I was younger, I used to either be some sort of hippie type person or like rock chick.
Yeah.
And that's what I wore and that's what I liked.
So you didn't make any mistakes?
Well, I'm not saying I didn't make mistakes. I probably did.
But you were just not aware of them.
I just wasn't aware of it yet. I had no one to tell me.
But does Alan put you right now?
I think working here has probably put me. I'm like a fashion guru now. Before that, maybe I just didn't worry about it so much. I don't know. I suppose the worst thing a person could wear, which I did wear, you know, when I was school age, was like the old rah-rah skirts. I can remember wearing them. They're horrible. They are.
We used to wear rah-rah skirts. Oh my God, yeah. I used to love a rah-rah skirt with those boots, the pixie boots.
Yeah, the pixie boots.
Because if you
and
were...
then you'd have your socks.
Yeah.
You'd have your suede, weren't they? Yeah. Then your socks.
Oh, I
then
didn't
your
do
rah-rah
socks.
skirt. So, yeah, I think that was probably quite bad.
Oh, I did
Although
have the
thought it
goodness
was
to wear
great.
tights. The worst one, I think that's why I hate leggings so much now, because I did a good line in leggings,
Yeah.
and I did look like a stripy child catcher.
Well, can
Or
you
a wasp.
remember leggings before
Lycra. Oh my God,
and you
yes.
had to go everywhere like that.
Yeah.
You bent your leg. You had to like a thing, didn't you, on your leg? I do remember leggings before Lycra. Yeah.
I was so ahead of the leggings trend that I used to wear my dad's long johns. And I thought I was so cool. I used to work in this hotel and Tears for Fears were coming to stay.
Oh.
And when the bands came, we were allowed to watch, stay up and drink with them and have, it was a bit of our social life as well. And I was so excited. I wore my dad's, I can't believe this, I wore my dad's thermal underwear as leggings. And you know that woman who used to, I can't remember I can't tell this story because I've forgotten the woman's name, who was around at that time. And she used to wear those long dresses. You really like her. Oh, what is her name? Foxy or something? I can't think. Anyway, we'll end this story till I can remember what I'm talking about. How would you describe your style?
Oh, flipping heck. Well, when I am not working and putting some effort in, I think I am a bit of a hippie. I have a lot of long, flowy type dresses, and I like to wear flares. And I've got quite a lot of flares actually, and I'm really pleased actually because they're actually in fashion again now. I don't really like skinny jeans.
You actually not keen on your legs anymore, are you?
I've never liked my legs. No, I think I have fat knees. So.
Funny enough, we're talking about fat knees on Sunday, so you can give me some top tips on how to describe fat knees.
Yeah.
So that'll be your homework.
Yeah. I think I look better in a long skirt anyway.
Yeah, Rosie's saying everything suits you, but that's not true. It's because you know how to dress, isn't it? You are really good at accentuating your good bits and disguising the not so good bits. Not that there are many of them. I mean, you do have the most amazing waist that everybody would kill for. So, what is your favourite colour?
Yellow.
Oh, and it's Donna's. She hates yellow. She'll
Does
never
she?
wear yellow.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, I love yellow.
Do you wear it?
No, I don't suit yellow. But I kind of like a lemony yellow, really. But I don't wear yellow, no, because I don't really suit it.
You must be able to suit some yellow, mustn't you?
Well, I suppose, yeah, probably, but you know.
We'll have a yellow day, because
Yeah,
I don't wear
see,
yellow either. We'll
no.
see how hideous we all look in it.
Clothes yellow, do you?
It's probably because it doesn't suit anybody.
Yeah.
We might get
If
some
you're on a
yellow.
building site and you need high vis.
That's it.
That's yellow.
Perhaps we can create a new trend. My dad's
Yeah.
long johns
Yeah,
and a
and
high
high
vis
vis,
jacket.
If you strut around in that, people will copy.
Platforms. I'm getting a vision. We'll have to have a photo shoot.
Yeah.
What is the one thing that you couldn't live without?
What, like a materialistic?
Anything.
Well, I suppose a materialistic thing would probably be mascara.
Yeah.
Because I do love my mascara. Other than that, really, it's just my family, I suppose. My children, my husband. I don't think I could live without them. Now I've got them.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
So Jane's saying I wore yellow last year and it attracted all the green flies.
Oh,
That's a good look.
Actually,
That's probably why people don't
yeah,
in the
because
summer.
My husband had a yellow shirt, check yellow shirt, and we went somewhere. And you know, in the summer you get them tiny little black flies.
Yeah.
Absolutely covered in them he was. Yeah, so you're probably right.
Perhaps we'll
That's
do a
probably what it is.
winter photo shoot with our high vis
Yeah.
jackets. But just say hello to Jane, Elaine, Karen, Janice is here, Suzanne's joined us, Gail Marks has joined us. If you've got any questions, ladies, for Christine, shout. Keep pushing that love button when we say something very, very amusing, which is what we're doing all the time. What is your favourite artichoke item?
Oh, well, I've got this, which I didn't wear today because it was gale force winds. I've got a James Lakeland, is it like snakeskin?
Yeah, you look
skirt?
fab in
I
that.
really love it. It's just well, it's a long skirt,
Yeah.
a bit A-line, but it's quite flowy. And I really, really like that. And I was actually going to wear it today so I could wear it on here, but it's, well, you know, it's gale force and chucking it down. So.
Yeah, it's not very nice
Yeah.
here at all.
No.
What is the coolest thing you've ever done?
I think that's the same as the last time.
Yeah, that's why I asked you, because I thought people would be interested.
That's when I went round to Cadwell Park in my Golf. I think it was two litre Golf GTI, and I had a lesson, and it was just, my husband got it for my birthday, and it was just the best day. Because Cadwell Park is a motorbike track, so it's quite turny and breaky, and I have never been so fast. I made my husband scream. I went up on two wheels, completely wore out my tyres.
So you are a bit of a quiet adrenaline junkie, aren't you?
Yeah, I like a bit of adrenaline.
What was your favourite holiday?
That you see, that would be my ranching holiday. When I was 40, I saved up for years for it because I knew I wanted to go ranching, but not on a dude ranch as they call it, on a working ranch and work cattle, and and we went to a really good place in Colorado, and they were bringing all the cattle in to get them off the pasture for winter. So we did proper roundups, proper stampedes. It was brilliant. I was up every day at 4, out riding from 6 till 6. Dinner. Didn't like eggs though, which they thought was weird. I don't know why. And they all thought we were Australian.
You've just done an Australian accent, that's
When?
why. Just now, you just went Australian.
Yeah. Australian. Yeah. It's funny because I went to Canada once when I was about 18, and they thought I was Australian as well.
You probably put on an Australian accent when you get over the... Did you take the kids with you?
Oh no, we took because I felt guilty, so it was a right splash out year. So we took George and Henry to, because the other two are a lot older. We took George and Henry to Disneyland in Paris. Had a holiday there with them, then packed them off to my mum and dad's and went off to America. It's not quite the same, but they didn't know, they were a lot younger then.
Well, they can do it now,
They
because
can
that's
do it
what
when
my
they want.
Paddy's done every
Yeah,
summer since he's been
yeah.
at uni.
Yeah.
He went out to Montana every
Yeah.
year, didn't he,
I mean,
to be a
that's the
cowboy.
thing, you shouldn't feel guilty about following your dream, because they do grow up and do their own thing.
And
don't
they've
they,
got their own dreams, whereas I can't think of anything worse than being in Montana for 6
great.
bloody weeks.
I do it now.
Well, there you are. You can disappear next summer if we can actually leave the country by
Well,
then.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
So, diamonds or pearls?
Diamonds.
What was the biggest lesson you learnt from your father?
I would probably say that he, right from a very young age, he always told me, and I always tell my children, just to never judge people ever by the way they look, which I never do as far as I'm aware, and to always be conscious that everything you do has a consequence, and you are the one that has to live with it.
That's really sound advice,
Yeah.
isn't it? He was good, old boy.
He was lovely, my dad, and you can't talk about it because I'll start crying.
Well, we can't have your mascara running,
No,
not in public.
no, it's
Hi, Susan. Hi, Rachel's joined us. And what's the biggest lesson that you've learnt from your children?
Well, that obviously, I think most people learn it, don't they, once they have children, that that there is just so much more to life. I can't really explain it, but once you have them and they're plonked on you and you just can't believe that you made that, and then your whole life changes, and it's you plus 1 plus 2 plus whoever, and your little unit means everything, doesn't it? Is that something I learn off them?
I think everybody
Maybe I
does.
learned patience.
Yeah,
Probably learn
definitely.
patience, don't you, once you're a
Yes,
mum? And you
absolutely.
learn to tolerate
A lot.
I think you perhaps learn to tolerate other people better
Yeah.
than maybe you did as a single entity.
Well, it's because your world no longer revolves around you,
It
does
certainly
it? And it
doesn't.
never does again.
No,
I
it
don't
doesn't.
think.
No. And you don't want it to either,
No.
because you've got them, haven't you?
Mm.
instead?
Oh my God. Right, what 3 things are always in your handbag?
Always in my handbag. My diary, my phone. Oh, and I suppose my purse. So
That's not very
boring.
boring. Oh God, you've got the... Couldn't you make something up?
Really? I could make something up. I can't think of
Think of something fascinating that could be in there.
Another little bag in there with something in it.
Right, we'll move on.
Can't think of anything.
What is your desert island skincare item?
Oh, moisturiser.
What are you bad at?
I'm very bad at being sociable. I know that sounds silly, but I mean, this is just like the most awful thing ever, because I'm like, I'm quite good at small talk, but I'm not very good at like a party and all that chitty chatty.
At least you go. We don't even
I do
go anymore.
Yeah. I never used to go though. That's Alan that's made me go to parties.
Yeah, and Rob stopped me.
Oh.
I'll have to go with Alan.
You have to go with Alan. And I was sit at home.
Home with Rob.
Watch telly with Rob.
What is your favourite item of jewellery?
That I possess?
Yeah.
Or just generally, yeah. I've got this little gold necklace. It's on a really quite a little chain, and it's just a diamond. It's like a moon shape, and it's just lots of little diamonds. That my mum and dad bought me.
Oh, how
just
lovely.
It's a really nice little necklace to wear, you know, with a black cocktail dress or something. It's not too overstated.
Do you have a bad habit?
Well, I used to bite my nails. That's a bad habit, isn't it? And I'm trying really hard not to do that. I probably sit around too much and do that thing where I know I shouldn't be sat there and get really bored. And then because I'm so bored, I just sit there a bit more. I do that quite a lot, actually.
You need to come and live with Donna and me for a week. We won't let you sit down.
I know.
What do you normally eat for breakfast?
I have an orange and 2 slices of wholemeal toast with honey on.
And what is the oldest item of clothing in your wardrobe?
Oh, crikey. I've got so many old things. I wore a stripy jumper. It's pink, lots of different shades of pink stripy jumper the other day. And my son's girlfriend said, oh, I love that jumper. And I can honestly say I had that before I met Alan. Because I got it out of Freeman's catalogue.
I can't believe you've still got stuff that fits you.
Yeah, it still fits, yeah.
You see, I haven't got anything that would fit me before I had the children.
Yeah.
I put on so much weight when I had my kids, and I've never really got it off.
Weight here, because your hips, your pelvis moves, doesn't it? It never goes back.
I'm not sure mine did,
Yeah,
but my tits did.
That was my best time when I was breastfeeding. I was like, oh, look at my boobs. And then it all went away again.
And you see, Donna's still got stuff from ever before, hasn't she?
Yeah, yeah. I do, honestly, I have waistcoats and I have all sorts of things that I've had for years, and they just keep, in my head anyway, they just keep coming round.
Well, they do. It's just you're so lucky that you can still get them on.
Yeah.
I haven't got anything left that I can wear. I've kept some stuff that my grandmother gave me, but I can sort of get half an elbow in them because I'm just so much bigger than I was.
Tops I can, bottoms I can't. Bottoms aren't so good.
Oh, it's perhaps because we put weight on the different places
Yeah,
then.
I think so, yeah.
What is the first thing you notice about someone when you first meet them? Sorry, too many firsts there, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I usually notice how they're looking at me, if they're looking at me or flitting.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Notice that, yeah. And that's probably about it, really. And then I'll notice if they're smiling or miserable looking or whatever. But I always notice if people look, you know.
But make eye
Yeah,
contact.
make eye contact with you, and so they're actually speaking to you, listening to you.
Rather than over your head.
Yeah.
Seeing who's the more interesting
Yeah,
round the
exactly,
corner.
yeah.
Big knickers or small knickers?
Well, see, I still think I'm small.
Oh my goodness
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. I never wear any tight dresses though. I think that's what it is. So
Ah,
I'll be able to get
right.
around it for longer.
Right, so if you wore tight dresses,
Yeah.
they'd be up to your armpits too.
Fix this outside.
We've got an audience outside waving at Christine. We're doing this in the shop window, which is possibly a mistake.
Oh, dear.
Gin or fags?
Gin or fags?
Mm.
Well, neither really. I don't like gin, and I gave up smoking, so.
But fags would be your preference,
I
if you
suppose-
could.
Yeah, I suppose if I was really stressed or something, if someone offered me a fag, I'd probably smoke it all in one go. It was such a long time since I've had one.
Oh, you see, I don't think I would anymore. I think I
don't
just,
know.
they don't interest me. I'm back into fudge.
Yeah.
What is your guilty pleasure?
I expect that would be food, sweet food. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else that you could say on camera, maybe.
Perhaps that's too much information, Kristen. What is the greatest invention of all time?
Oh, blimey. Velcro? That's a good invention.
That is a really good one.
Yeah.
Can you say something in a different language?
No. Bonjour.
What do you care deeply about?
I think I probably would, as a general thing, what really does worry me at the moment is what seems like people's total intolerance of other people. And I really don't know why. I can't decide if it's got worse or if I just notice it more.
I think that it's got a lot worse since we've been locked up for a year. I think people have become quite polarised, yes, definitely, and are struggling to see the world from anybody else's point of view but their own.
Yeah, because I mean, that is what you must do. You know, the person walking down the street, you don't know what they're dealing with. You don't know what religion they are, you don't know anything. And it just annoys me that people will look at somebody and think because they're, I don't know, short, fat, thin, black, white, whatever, they form an opinion just on that. You can't do that, can you?
No, not at all, but people do, and increasingly so, I think.
Yeah.
Which is, really scary, because I thought we'd got rid of all that nonsense when we were youngsters, but clearly not. It just
I think
stays.
young people are more tolerant in their views. There's a lot of things that they see as that they don't, you know, when we were younger and our parents would tell us not to do this, not to do that because of various reasons. They're more tolerant in the view, like racism and things like that, because it's not, I don't think it's an issue. But then I can't really explain it, because I don't think it's a gender thing or a age group thing. I think it's a general intolerance.
Yeah.
Which needs to just stop.
Well,
it's just such a pointless waste of energy, you know.
Hopefully, once people actually start communicating with each other face to face, then and learn to interact again, then hopefully that will change. I mean, in the shop, we're finding that some people have forgotten their social graces.
Yeah. You'd have thought it would make people more tolerant because they realise what they're missing.
No.
They're alone. You would think that, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but I think people don't have anybody challenging them, do they? So their ideas about life are just reinforced.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true.
Without people saying, actually, you're having a laugh, aren't you? So that's very deep, and we haven't got onto the deep bit yet, because the deep question is, how would you like to be remembered?
Oh, blimey. I think... well, I haven't really done anything spectacular in my life, I've got to admit, which I sometimes regret. But then because I admitted earlier I'm quite lazy, sitting there being bored, I suppose I just want to be remembered as just someone that was, you know, okay most of the time. Like to dance.
I think they will. So, Christine, thank you so much for your 30 questions. Thank you to everybody who's joined us this afternoon. Paddy and I are back on Sunday at 10 o'clock with Sunday Styling, and we are going to talk about disguising your arms and the bits of your legs that you don't like your knees. So if any of you have got some top tips that you would like to share with us, that would be absolutely fabulous. Just message us on the page with your top tips, or if you've got any questions or bits of your arms or legs that you would like help with in disguising, again message us and we will see if we can dream up a way of making you look like a beggar babe despite your fat knees and your bingo wings. So anyway, ladies, thank you so much for joining us. Catch up with you on Sunday. I hope you have a lovely week. It's hideous outside, but hopefully you've got the heating on and you're finding something to do at home. And the sun is going to shine, I think, the week after next. My husband was telling me we're going to be up to 20 degrees in 2 weeks' time, which will be fabulous. We'll be back in shorts. See you then.
Bye.